All right, it is done. It is done. Not bad for no supports. The eyes are a little bad, but with a little bit of filing, that will not be noticeable at all. Very nice. Hopefully this thing fits. All right, let's pop it off and check it out. All right, so again, before I put this on and show you guys what the front looks like, let me show you here the backside. So again, I did not use any supports on this, and very impressed with how this turned out. As you can see here, it's very rough on the inside, where there were no supports to catch anything. So it sort of just built on itself. I'm gonna have to really get in there with a Dremel and clean that out. So there's a little bit extra work here that I probably wouldn't have had to do if I used supports, but then again, I saved a lot on time and materials. Next time around, I might actually try it with supports and see how it turns out. So without further ado, let's slap this baby on. All right, so let's check it out and see what it looks like. This fits really, really nicely. It's a little bit looser than my Batman cowl, which is what I wanted. I really did want that because the Batman mask has the open mouth and I wanted it to be nice and snug. With this, I wanted to leave a little bit extra room, put some extra padding in there as well. So the scaling is perfect on this, as well as I did not print this with supports, which was pretty crazy to me. And it actually printed pretty well. There's only gonna be a little bit of cleanup left to do here around the eyes. So I've split this into a few parts. The next step here is going to be able to print the back half, which is the ears and the back half, and then there's a separate section for the very back that again, I'll be able to snap into place. All right, second half is done. This is actually the very back of the helmet, and there's another piece that'll go right on there. Nice and clean with the print. A little bit of cleanup here, should be good to go. All right, so out here in the backyard, got the prints ready. I've got some primer. It's a 2-in-1 filler primer that I picked up over at Home Depot. Again, you can pick these up at any auto body shop or Walmart, or even, I think Target even sells these. I also have some coffee here. It's a little early, not too early. Let's get going. All right, one thing to note as well, I have not applied anything like XTC 3D to the prints. I just wanted to do a quick and dirty version of this for you guys before I go full blown and work on it. So here you can see the striation marks, I think that's what it's called, striation marks from the 3D printer, where it's basically the lines going back and forth where it's printing. The XTC 3D will help actually smooth that out. And as well, I really did not do a whole hell of a lot of sanding at all on this. I just kind of cleaned up the sharp edges in some areas, and that's it. One of the other things that I did was I printed it in green PLA. Some people have asked, why don't I print in just black PLA? Well, the simple answer is I like printing in other bright colors just because it's more fun to shoot and film and see them before you actually go off and paint them. But I always end up putting down primer filler over them just so that the paint that I'll lay down afterwards will adhere a little bit better. So that's why I've got this here, and also it helps fill in some of the edges. This print overall was okay. The file is not that great. It's not something I can share with you guys. It was actually given to me from someone else. This is one that I've used, and it's got a few issues with it, but overall not bad. It'll be a great piece that I can clean up and then display in my man cave. So let's get this thing dried up and then paint it black. All right, so I've got this all primed up and painted, so it's nice flat and gray here. I've got a black that I'm going to put on here. This is Rust-Oleum flat black that I'm actually going to apply to this. And check it out. This is the first time I'm using this particular style of spray can, so we'll see how this goes. I actually need to see how the heck to get this off here. I think I just slide it off, maybe? I don't know. So what I'm doing to draw in the silver details of the mask is I've got my comparison photo and I've got a silver leaf pen here. So this is something that you can pick up at an arts and crafts store. You know, you don't have to do this. You can use silver paint if you wanted to do that and paint it on. I just find this to be very easy to work with. I actually need to get a new one of these pens since it is running a bit dry. But here I'll go through the process of drawing this in. Alright, so here is the Black Panther 3D printed mask. I've got it printed, painted, and highlighted here with silver pen. This is okay. I actually haven't put in magnets or the hinge system into this yet. I basically just have it taped together. It's unfortunately too small the way that it's printed for me to slide it on my head like this. It comes in 3 parts. The way that I printed it so that I can easily snap these on. I will make these all very much assemblable, snappable with through magnets or through some sort of a hinge system over the next few weeks. And again, this was pretty much a quick prototype. I haven't smoothed everything out. It looks pretty damn cool though, I must admit. So very excited about this. Can't wait over the next few weeks to smooth this out and get it really finalized and perfected for display. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Hey, thanks again for watching, you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. I've got videos coming out every week on different projects like this, or you can check out what I'm doing. So hey, thanks again for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.